Hello. Do you ever suffer from procrastination or overwhelm? And in relation to what? In relation to your health or your business or areas of your life, relationship, what could it be? Let's talk about business, for example. Today I've been working in the indoor office, so I've been doing work in there, had some phone calls, putting stuff online, and just generally thinking about how to create a better service to people. But I became a little bit, I'd say overwhelmed, felt some level of resistance and got a little bit of stuffy head. And if you end up being in your head too much, then that can just compound the problem and lead you into then trying to work things out, and because you're in your logical mind, it just seems too much of a trauma to do that. So you're in resistance, and it's good to think about that like being in quicksand. So if you were to imagine you were walking on the beach and there was a kind of circular area of quicksand just in front of you, if you stepped into that, you'd feel that resistance. Now you could get a little bit anxious or worried about that, and you might start kicking and pushing into that resistance. That might make it worse. You might start sinking in it. So the fact that you're feeling that heavy energy, that resistance, that tightness, that kind of overwhelm, a logical kind of fight or flight reaction to that might be to push against it. But in actual fact, what we want to do is just step away, step back, gently ease our feet out of that that sinking sand pit, and just walk in the other direction, whether that's laterally or backwards, stepping back a few steps and then taking a view forward again to see what potentially was causing that problem. So today in my case, well, let's just talk about the past. So in the past I would have just pushed and grinded against that and tried to work it out, and it would have just led to a mess, or I would have just stuck my head in the sand and not really got anywhere at all. So today, or do things differently now. So got up, recognised the pattern, saw something coming about, felt this heaviness of energy, and said I'm going to go out for a walk. Went for a walk, had a lie down in the sunshine, and allowed myself a little bit of freedom, a little bit of time, space to just allow things to relax a little. And that could be the tip for you. So wherever you're feeling that resistance, wherever you're feeling that overwhelm, wherever you're noticing that pattern of procrastinating, twiddling your thumbs, looking at Facebook, doing things that are not serving you, and in that moment, or those moments that might be minutes, hours, days, playing with Facebook, watching TV, watching box sets to detract yourself from actually getting onto the task at hand, then let's say that downtime, that wasted time was 2 hours, for example, and it might be much more than that in your case, and it would have been more than that in my case in the past. What about going for a walk for 30 minutes? What about giving yourself some time, whether that's 10 or 15, 20, 30 minutes, to listen to an audio meditation? Stack them together, go for a walk, listen to audio meditation, and then just sit and reflect, sit and listen to your gut feeling. And that might take you anything from 30 minutes to an hour, but in that time your mind will loosen up, you'll feel some space, you'll start tuning into that energy. What was the reason for that? Was it something that was too onerous or demanding for you? And how can you step back from that, not look at yourself having to do that challenging or too challenging thing? And where's that challenging thing coming from? Is it that you are comparing yourself against somebody else? I don't know, but you can step back, take your feet out of the quicksand, have a look around, get the lay of the land, feel into the energy, and then find yourself an easier way forward. And that can be much quicker and simpler than flaking out and possibly doing some bad habit, which might be even food related, that's causing you to overeat, badly eat, and to satisfy something that's not quite right. So I hope this video for the Online Supercoach Challenge has served you. If this resonates with you, then post a comment, and let's try and work it out. What's causing resistance for you, and how can we take proactive, positive action to move away from that and move forward and get on with the rest of your life that you know you need or want to do, but that you're not doing.